Hey, what up Saiyans? Welcome to a new video. This is my very first tier list video that I'm making. I am going to rank these transformations. How I'm going to rank these transformations is based off of these two things. One, design, and two, presentation. What I mean by presentation is I mean by how well do the character utilize the transformation. That's what I mean by presentation. So before starting this, because I know that the Ozaru transformation is the first one, I am gonna say this. One, this is my opinion, purely based off of my opinion. Two, I have not seen the original Dragon Ball, so the presentation for this Ozaru transformation is gonna be based off of the Saiyan saga in Dragon Ball Z, because I did watch Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super, but not the original Dragon Ball. So I just want to say this before starting this tier list and moving the Ozaru. Now let's get right into it. The Ozaru here, I'm gonna put this on A. The reason why I'm gonna put this on A is because one, the design, it's so awesome when like Vegeta or Gohan transform into this and basically be like this King Kong type thing, you know, right here. So it's pretty cool. And the presentation wise, bro, it's so awesome when Vegeta transformed into that, because like Goku, Krillin, and Gohan and all them, yeah, they were kind of scared a little bit seeing Vegeta transform into that as well. And then when Gohan transformed into that too, when he was by himself surviving or learning to survive, and when Piccolo saw Gohan transform into a great ape, I think that Piccolo was actually a little bit scared, because he was like, oh, Gohan transformed into this great ape. Oh, what do I do? Oh, the moon. Okay, let me go shoot a ki blast at the moon and destroy it. You know? So yeah, I'm gonna put the Ozaru on A tier. This one right here, this transformation, because I also see this as well. Let me just move these two, because these two actually go together. These two right here, these two go together. So these two, I'm gonna put it at C tier. The reason why is design wise, it's cool that, you know, they get big old muscles. And then presentation wise, when Vegeta bodied a second form Cell before Cell got his perfect form, that was pretty cool as well. But I mean, that's really it for these transformations though. It's like there's nothing really much to it, because these transformations are just slow. They are. And they said it, that, oh, this transformation is slow. Yeah, you get a lot of strings, but you're just slow. So I'm gonna put this at C tier. Mystic Gohan design, pretty simple. You know, you're still in your base form, but this transformation right here, you could either call it Mystic Gohan, Ultimate Gohan, Potential Unleashed, whatever, but I'm gonna call it Mystic Gohan. This, I'm gonna put it at B tier. Design wise, pretty simple. You know, you're kind of in your base form, but you just have your hidden potential out there, you know, if that makes sense. And then presentation wise, it's cool to see Gohan basically transforming into this, which is like, oh, I don't need no Super Saiyan transformations. All I need is just this, my potential, and that's it. And then it's also when he bodied Super Buu. That was awesome as well to see that. Of course, before Super Buu absorbed Gotenks as well as Piccolo, but it was cool to see Gohan bodied a Super Buu. So I'm gonna put this here on B tier. Super Saiyan Blue. This, I'm gonna put this in B tier. Design wise, really, it's just a recolor of Super Saiyan. It really is. But presentation wise, it's pretty cool to see Goku transform into that against Frieza and Resurrection of F. That was pretty cool. And of course, Vegeta transforming into Super Saiyan Blue as well to body Golden Frieza, even though, yeah, Golden Frieza was weakened, but still, it was cool to see that as well. And the Resurrection of F. I'm saying the Resurrection of F movie, not the anime version. The movie is better than the anime, the show version of, you know, Resurrection of F. So Kaioken, I don't know why Kaioken is here. Kaioken is not a transformation, it's a technique. But if I had to put it here, I'm gonna put Kaioken on B tier. I'll put Kaioken on B tier. Why? Because design wise, it's just, it's kind of the same as Potential Unleashed right here, where you're still in your base form, but really it just changes your aura to be red. So that's like the design wise. But then presentation wise, it was cool to see Goku go Kaioken against Vegeta in the Saiyan Saga, then Kaioken against Frieza. But that's really it from what we see Kaioken by itself, not stacking up on top of a transformation like right here, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. No, I'm saying this by itself. We only see that by itself in the Saiyan Saga, and then the Namek / Frieza Saga. That's it. We never see Kaioken by itself ever again. So I'm gonna put this on B tier. Now Super Saiyan Rose, I'm gonna put this on A tier. Now whoa, before y'all start typing in the comments super fast or whatever's, I will say this. Even though Super Saiyan Rose, in terms of design, it's basically a recolor of Super Saiyan, just like Super Saiyan Blue is. But I did say this in the podcast. If you don't know, I do have a podcast channel which is going to be linked down below. So in the podcast, I said that Black Goku is one of my most favorite villains in all of Dragon Ball. He is. So that's why I put this on A tier, because presentation wise, bro, it was so awesome seeing him transform into Super Saiyan Rose for the very first time, because it was like, whoa, everybody stopped what they were doing and basically looked at Black Goku, and it was like, whoa, he could actually transform? What? And then once he transformed into that, it actually looked beautiful. It actually did. The aura with the hair color as well, yeah, that actually looked beautiful as well. And it was so awesome to see Black Goku basically throwing hands with Goku and Vegeta as well as Trunks. He don't care if they get stronger. He don't care if Goku and Vegeta go back to their present time, train, come back, got stronger, and start fighting them. Black Goku don't care. He's gonna keep throwing hands, and then he's gonna pull out a giant boost of power out of nowhere, like he did when he was fighting against Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and then when he got his scythe. So that's why I'm gonna put that on A tier. Super Saiyan 4, the design, I will say this, the design for Super Saiyan 4, it was one of the most unique designs ever. It really is. So I'm gonna put this on A tier because the presentation wise, it was cool to see that whole sequence of Goku going from Ozaru, then Golden Ozaru, and then after that controlling that and then become Super Saiyan 4. That is so cool to see him transform into that. Then after that, fight against Great Ape Baby, as well as fight against the Shadow Dragons as well. I'm not saying the Super 17 arc, because the Super 17 arc isn't that good, so I'm not really saying much there with that arc. But yeah, so I put this transformation on A tier. Now Legendary Super Saiyan, because I will go on a rant. Okay, this transformation, why does this transformation have 3 names? It literally makes no sense. Why does it have 3 names? It has Legendary Super Saiyan, then after that it has Super Saiyan Berserk, and it now has Full Power Super Saiyan. What? Why? Just keep it Legendary Super Saiyan. Yeah, it will call back to the non-canon, but hey, at least it will have one name that everybody knows, and not just have Super Saiyan Berserk and then Full Power Super Saiyan. It's like, no. Why have 3 different names for one transformation? Literally makes no sense. So I'm just gonna call this Legendary Super Saiyan because that's the very first name for this transformation. I know that name is non-canon, but I'm still gonna call it Legendary Super Saiyan. So I'm gonna put this on S tier because presentation wise, when both Broly's, Dragon Ball Z Broly and Dragon Ball Super Broly, I'm not talking about Kale, I'm not gonna talk about Kale, I'm only gonna talk about the Broly's. Okay, so when Dragon Ball Z Broly and Dragon Ball Super Broly, when they transform into that, it's so epic. It's so epic. Like in Dragon Ball Z, when he transformed into that, it literally struck fear, especially Vegeta. When he saw that, he was like, he's just speechless. And then Goku was like, oh crap, this guy has a lot of power. Whoa, You know, it was just so awesome to see Broly, Dragon Ball Z Broly transform to that, especially when he just laughed like crazy. You know, when he transformed to that, and then when Dragon Ball Super Broly, when he transformed into this transformation, it was cool as well. Dragon Ball Super, when he fought against Gogeta Super Saiyan Blue, that was awesome as well. And then it was funny, like it was actually funny when Goku Vegeta left Frieza to go ahead and fight against Broly, and Broly literally threw hands with Frieza and literally bodied him for 1 hour, for one entire hour. If you really think about it, Goku and Vegeta had to defuse twice, and the fusion, if we still following with the 30 minutes, then they had to wait 30 minutes twice. That equals 1 hour. So Frieza was fighting Dragon Ball Super Broly for 1 hour. That was funny. That was actually funny. So I'm gonna put this on S tier, because this transformation right here is epic. It really is. Now Super Saiyan God, I'm gonna put this on A tier, because transformation, the design wise, it's pretty simple. You know, Goku just in his base form, but the only difference is that he has red hair, red eyes, and his body, they actually did a little bit of a different take. Usually with Super Saiyan transformations, you get bigger muscles, but with the Super Saiyan God transformation, they decided to do a little bit different. The body becomes a bit slimmer. Yeah, Goku still has muscles, of course he does, but he just became a bit more slimmer, which is actually an interesting and cool take that they did with Super Saiyan God. Plus, Super Saiyan God introduced something new, a new concept to Dragon Ball that we had not seen ever before. God Ki, God Power, God Destruction, etc. And it was cool, presentation wise, it was cool to see. It was cool for him to fight against Beerus. In the movie wise, the show wise, I don't really like. It was cool, but at the same time, I didn't really like it when Beerus and Goku basically bait each other, yell each other's ears, etc. That's just, that took, for me, in my opinion, that took away a little bit of the epicness of the fight. So in the movie version of this, of Battle of the Gods, the fight was awesome, epic. So that's why I put it on A tier, and that's why I put it above Super Saiyan Blue, because Super Saiyan God, again, it brought a new concept to Dragon Ball. So that's why I put it on A tier. Now, Ultra Instinct Omen, I'm gonna put this on A tier as well, because it's pretty cool. Because Goku is sort of in his base form, except of course he has silver eyes and different aura. But hair wise, like, you see his hair, it's black. Now the presentation, when he first transformed into that, oh, the whole thing was awesome, dude. It really was awesome. And then when he fought against Kefla as well as Jiren, bro, that was pretty cool. That was epic for this transformation right here. And then now Master Ultra Instinct, I want to go on a little bit of a rant. Why call this Master Ultra Instinct? It literally makes no sense. Why call this Master Ultra Instinct? Why? If it was Master Ultra Instinct, then Goku could literally transform into this whenever he wants. But no, he can't. Because before I continue my tangent any further, I want to say this. I have not read the manga of Dragon Ball Super at all, so I don't know what's going on with the manga and Dragon Ball Super. Alright, so this rant, this tangent that I'm going off of, I'm only basically going off of what I saw in the anime. Alright, so I just want to say that. So Master Ultra Instinct, why call it that? Literally makes no sense. Just, I don't know what they will call this, but don't call it Master Ultra Instinct, because it really isn't. If you really think about it, it isn't. But design wise, it's cool, because now this is both a technique and a transformation. It is. This is, I will say this is more like a technique than a transformation. It's not really a transformation at all. It's a technique. But once he gets into this, now it's both a technique and transformation, because of, his hair color changing into silver now. But the design, it's pretty cool. I do like the silver look. I like both actually. Some people don't like this. They like this more. But to be honest, me, I like both. I like both of them. Presentation wise, it was awesome to see Goku in this transformation going up against Jiren full power. Dude, that whole thing was so awesome. Until of course, you know, Goku, that whole thing of what happened with him in the Tournament of Power, then he lost the Ultra Instinct power, you know. But I'm gonna put this on A tier because this transformation is pretty epic. Super Saiyan 3, hands down, S tier. Why? Because Super Saiyan 3 is epic. It is. I said this in my podcast and I said this in my few videos that Super Saiyan 3 is my #1 favorite transformation in all of Dragon Ball. My #1 favorite transformation. Bro, design, epic. Epic sauce. The long hair, like I actually like the long hair of Super Saiyan 3. I really do, because it just looks so epic. I'm not talking about Gotenks. I'm not going to talk about Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I'm only going to talk about Super Saiyan 3 Goku. When Goku, now I'm getting into the presentation. When Goku transformed into Super Saiyan 3 for the very first time, that whole sequence, that whole scene, awesome, beautiful, amazing. It really is amazing, because he was basically shaking the entire world. He was. And then when, you know, we saw the sequence of him going from Ozaru then to, you know, his human form there, it was also awesome as well. And then when he finished transforming into Super Saiyan 3 and just stood there as well, all badass like, all awesome, epic looking like, bro, Super Saiyan 3 Goku looked so epic, man. He looked so awesome. And now it was cool that he also fought against Kid Buu in that Super Saiyan 3 transformation. And then as well as in the Wrath of the Dragon movie, that one when Goku fought against God, bro, that entire fight was awesome as well, because it really showed how powerful and how cool Super Saiyan 3 actually is. So I put Super Saiyan 3 in S tier, actually in front of Legendary Super Saiyan right here. Yeah. So evolution of Vegeta. Y'all gonna hate me for this, and I know I'm gonna get some hate comments with this. I'll put this on C tier. I put Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, Vegeta, and C tiers because design wise, I mean, yeah, it's cool that he got, you know, big muscles and all that, but really, it's just like, it's really just Super Vegeta, really, but just with Super Saiyan Blue power on top of it. To me, that's what it just really seems like it. I mean, it was pretty cool that we saw Vegeta teaming up with Goku to fight against Jiren, but I mean, that's really it. We haven't seen much of Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta at all in Dragon Ball Super. So, I put it at C tier. Now, the Fury form, I'm gonna put this at B tier. Because, design-wise, I mean, it looks cool. It really does. Broly's hair got a little bit spikier, yellow eyes, and I guess a little bit of bigger muscles. That was cool. Presentation wise, it was pretty cool to see Broly transform into that as well, but it's just like Broly combined, you know, the Ozaru power, but while still being in his human form. That is cool, yeah, but it's just, I mean, I don't know. It's just, meh. It's just like Mystic Gohan, you know? Because Broly kind of looks like he's sort of in his base form, sort of. But, you know, with yellow eyes and spiky hair. But, yeah, so I'm just going to put him at B tier. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. I'm going to put him at B tier as well. Why? Because, I mean, design-wise, really, design-wise, it's cool that Goku stacked up Kaioken. The aura, oh, it looks pretty nice. Two auras, Kaioken aura on top of Super Saiyan Blue aura. That looked pretty nice. It really did. But presentation-wise, I mean, it's cool that we saw Goku fight against Hit, and then after that, him fighting against Jiren. I mean, that's just really it, because really it's just a technique stack up on top of a transformation. That's what Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken really is. So I'm gonna put it at B tier. Super Saiyan S tier. Why S tier? Because it's the very first Super Saiyan transformation ever. You have to put it on S tier. You have to. Because it's the very first Super Saiyan transformation ever. Because design wise, since this is the first one, awesome. Hair spikes up, hair turns yellow, eyes turn blue. Amazing. Looks awesome. And then presentation, when we saw him transforming into Super Saiyan for the very first time ever, that looked so amazing. That actually got me a little bit of chills when I first saw that, because it's like, whoa, we never saw Goku this angry ever before. Because again, I have not watched the original Dragon Ball, so I know you guys are probably gonna be typing in the comments saying, oh, but Goku has become this angry before in Dragon Ball. But I have not seen the original Dragon Ball, so for me, it was the very first time I saw Goku like this angry. It was awesome. It was. To see Goku like transform into that and then take the fight actually serious as well, but still being, you know, a little bit of himself, sparing Frieza there until, you know, Frieza kind of took that and then try to attack Goku again, even after Frieza is already defeated, and Goku gave some of the energy to Frieza, and then Frieza, you know, decided to do that, and Goku decided to blast Frieza and all that. But yeah, Super Saiyan was cool. And of course, when Vegeta transformed into that was also pretty epic. Not as epic as when Goku transformed into Super Saiyan for the first time, but it was still pretty cool to see that, especially when Vegeta went ahead and bodied Android 19. That was cool to see that. And so I put the Super Saiyan transformation in S tier. The Golden Ozaru transformation, I'm gonna put this at A tier. Because it was like, okay, so we saw Ozaru, then we saw Super Saiyan. What happens if you combine the both of them? Dragon Ball GT gave us that. And here it is, Golden Ozaru. I don't think it fits if you call it Super Saiyan Ozaru or Super Saiyan Great Ape. I don't think that really fits at all. I think it's better to call it Golden Great Ape or Golden Ozaru. I think that's a much better name to call this transformation here. And plus, if you really think about it, if you add in the multiplier for Super Saiyan and Ozaru, because Super Saiyan is 50 times while Ozaru is 10 times, if we add that together, it'll be 60. Or if you multiply those two together, that's 500. 500. That is an insane amount of multiplier from base form to Golden Ozaru. That is a crazy amount. It really is, like, whoa. But yeah, design wise, it's awesome. It's pretty epic. And then now presentation wise, it was cool to just see that. To see, like, you know, how it's like to have a Golden Ozaru. Yeah, so I'll put that in A tier. Super Saiyan 2. I'm gonna put this on A tier as well. Because it was pretty cool to see Gohan. I know I'm saying cool a lot with a lot of these, but I don't know what other words to say besides cool, you know? So yeah, it was pretty cool to see Gohan transform into Super Saiyan 2. It was like that was a pretty epic moment there in Dragon Ball. And then him going ahead and bodying the Cell Juniors, then after that bodying Perfect Cell until, you know, Cell comes back and then becomes Super Perfect Cell, and then we got that whole Kamehameha beam clash. That was cool as well to see that. And then now Super Saiyan 2 Goku, yeah, that was pretty cool to see that too. Like, there wasn't much difference in appearance, because Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, oh yeah, it was a completely different appearance. And now I'm going by design now. The appearance, the design, when it comes to Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan, it was awesome because his hair spiked up, became long, and he just had that one bang. That looks pretty awesome. And then Goku, we don't really see much difference except for, you know, the bangs that he had in Super Saiyan. Some of it just went up. That's really the only difference for Goku. But at the same time, for Super Saiyan 2, it did give us this lightning electric effect that we haven't seen that in Super Saiyan. Of course, Super Saiyan 3 also has that as well. And so I put Super Saiyan 2 and A tier. Now this one, the final one. Where am I gonna put this? I'm gonna put this at D tier. Yeah, D tier. Why? Because I'm gonna go on a side tangent, a rant again. Why in the world would you call this Super Saiyan Rage Trunks? Why would you call this transformation Super Saiyan Rage? It literally makes no sense why you call it that. Because if you're gonna call this Super Saiyan Rage, then wouldn't the first Super Saiyan transformation, this one, wouldn't this one be called Super Saiyan Rage then? Because this is by anger. Goku went purely based off of anger when he transformed into that. So wouldn't this be called Super Saiyan Rage? It literally makes no sense why this one is called Super Saiyan Rage at all. Because, oh, yeah, this one is by anger, but Goku, when he first transformed into Super Saiyan, he was also, you know, going based off of anger as well. When he saw Krillin die by Frieza, that was anger. So this being Super Saiyan Rage literally makes no sense at all. It doesn't. And so I put this on D tier because, one, it literally makes no sense why Trunks transformed into that. Literally makes no sense. We literally got no explanation as to why Trunks got this transformation. He just literally pulled it out of nowhere and boom, there you go. He transferred to this transformation that for some reason has Super Saiyan Blue aura inside of Super Saiyan aura. Which makes no sense at all. But somehow, oh, okay, you got those transformations. Like, what? I mean, I don't know. But design wise, it's just basically him being Super Saiyan 2, really. Yeah, it looks pretty nice seeing those two auras. Super Saiyan on top of Super Saiyan Blue aura. That's pretty cool to see that. But other than that, it's just really Super Saiyan 2 future Trunks. That's what it really is. So I put this at D tier. And so this is my tier list. This is my rank on how I put these transformations. Now I may or may not do an update on this in the future, a few months later or years later, I don't know. But this is not the only tier list video that I'm gonna make. I am gonna make more tier list video of Dragon Ball as well as One Punch Man and Bleach, because One Punch Man and Bleach, those two are awesome series. I recommend that you should give it a watch. And what do you guys think about this tier list? What do you think? How would you rank these Saiyan transformations that you see on the screen right now? How would you rank them? And what is your number one favorite transformation in all of Dragon Ball? Comment down below. And so anyways guys, that's gonna be all for today. If you enjoyed, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, also turn on notifications so you can get notified of new videos here on this channel. And anyways, peace.